Good morning, my dear Bosconians and my dear lay mission partners. This is our last week before we end the year. Okay? We ask the Lord to be with us as we take our summative exams and completion of our requirements so that we may end it well. Let us start this reflection with this short video clip to be our springboard for our reflection. Enjoy.
My great-granddaughter, you may never know me, but when I look at you, I look back on my life and I know what it was for. So you could have the childhood they said I couldn't have, in the places they said I couldn't go, in the words they said I couldn't speak. I've imagined your life between my shifts, in my studies, in books and pages. In nights so late, I've seen your face in definitions. But what if I struggled and sacrificed and swore I'd succeed so you could wake up one day with the choice to be anything you wanted? Well then, my great-granddaughter, it would all be worth it.
Our lives are surrounded by people who are generous. Generous in giving themselves, their time, their efforts, their love, and their life. I'm talking about your parents. And if you want to extend it more, to your grandparents. Because of the sacrifices of the parent, the Lola in that film, she said all those things that she did, looking at that baby, her great daughter, she said it's all worth it. If you look at your lolos and lolas, they did all their best to raise your mom or your dad, to give them good education, and thus they have good work now and are able to send you in an exclusive school such as Don Bosco. Tuition fee is not that low. It's really a bit high. And yet they're doing their best to send you in a good school for good education. Some of your parents are abroad sacrificing everything for the family. Generosity, it's around us. The source of our tips for today is from a website called Becoming Minimalist. They are determined to intentionally live with what is important in life, to minimize things that are not important and clutter in their life, and thus be generous in sharing them to others. The first tip is embrace gratitude. If you want to grow in generosity, you have to make a mental list of the things that you are grateful for. You will be surprised with your intentionality to always look at the things that you are grateful for. Then you will discover that you have a lot of things to share to others. Because we are so much blessed, we are so much graced by God, then we are called to also be a grace to others by sharing to them what we have. The example for this is the Philippines open door policy to the Jews in 1930s and 40s, where we welcome the Jewish refugees being persecuted by the Nazis in Europe. Okay? You see, we were once colonized by the Americans, and the good that we are experiencing during their time made us At that time, President Manuel Quezon of the Commonwealth of the Philippines made a decision to welcome them in our country. Okay? Grateful for the many blessings of independence, of freedom. Now we share this to others who are in need, like the Jews, okay, during the time of the Holocaust. That is why when we go to Israel, we have the privilege of not getting a visa to enter their country. It's a sign of their gratitude for the good that we give to them during the time of their great need. The second tip is spend time with people in need. When we give time to listen to their stories, then we would know how much we are blessed and how they truly need our help, and thus compel us to share to them. You see, I remember during the time when I was assigned in Don Bosco, Batulao, Siti Navarro, a famous bossa nova singer, okay, went to Don Bosco, Batulao through Father Joel Kamaya. And she brought with her her citizens, her fans, who grouped themselves in supporting Siti. During her birthday, he would spend time with charitable institutions and share with them their resources. But that fateful day, when Siti Navarro visited our scholars who are coming from around Don Bosco, Batulao, living in the mountains and in the hills, and listening to them, their stories. They are really touched by the stories of these young people, walking miles and miles just to go to school, okay? Going down the hill just to fetch water. They were touched by the lives of these young men and women struggling to study. They sponsored for some years our scholarship program, thanks to Siti Navarro and her citizens, okay, for their generosity. Before I end this Good Morning Talk, I would like to greet belated happy birthday to Sir Jaime Peluga, one of our school guards. His birthday was yesterday, December 13th. Advance happy birthday to Sir Enzo Erese of the Elementary Department on the 15th, together with Ma'am Bea Ronquillo of the Senior High School Department. Advance happy birthday too to Sir R.G. Naga of the Junior High School Department on December 21st. And on the last day of December, December 31, we greet advance happy birthday to our facilities manager, Ditas Lumanlan. May you all be blessed as you celebrate your birthdays, and God bless you. I'd like to also take this opportunity to thank all of you who donated and shared in our Buscong Kayantabe 2.0. We were able to share our donation in Maluno Norte and Benito Soliven, Isabela. Thank you to all our SE officers of the junior high school and senior high school departments for their initiative in organizing this noble endeavor. May you be blessed by your generosity, okay, and your initiative to help our needy brothers and sisters. Once more, thank you very much for listening, and God bless our DBA family.